Welcome to Unlikely Creators. This is Logan, and I am showing you part 2 of me making the Connect 4 board. Right here, I am making a wedge for the Connect 4 board so you can stick the legs into the board. And this is just me screwing around with the mechanic that I have already gotten rid of because this will not work for me because I'm not a magical engineer. I'm a more practical guy, and I was just trying to make it like the original board game. So yeah, after that, I just decided to get rid of it and start over with a new mechanic. And I get rid of that with a whole hole right there. And I create a hinge using this little mechanic. And this is on other Connect 4 boards. I'm not saying that I made this new revolutionary idea. I've never seen one like this except for on the internet. So I was like, okay, I'll use that. That looks easier. So yeah, you gotta round out the edges, otherwise it's not gonna rotate at all. So I took a half of a, I don't know what that's called, but a ring, I'll call it. And I just fiddle with this quite a bit. I remember doing that. Yep. And I'm still using Edge because Tinkercad's still having that problem. And here I make, I believe this is the part with the, like this is the part that's coming out of the board itself, not the, okay, that's the hole. And then I made the, what would you call that? I think it's called a, I don't know. I'll just call it a little pipe for now. I don't know, a little tube to hinge on there. But anyways, I copy this entire side, bring it over, go 180, and I have to adjust it for that side because I didn't make it completely even, which was pretty frustrating. And I do know this design works because the print failed, but it failed to a point where I could pretty much tell it'll work. It'll definitely make the coins come out. And that's good. I am very certain it will work. And I put support material in between the hinge and the board itself because I'm just thinking, what if it like undoes, like it gets to the top and then just breaks and falls down or something? I will be crushed. And this is me filling in the gap in between there from the last thing, the last version of it. And yep, gotta get it on there perfectly. And I did. Yeah, if I was to redo this, I would actually make the hinges, like the sides with the hinge, a little bit thicker because you can break that pretty easily. Or just add more shells to it. I don't know. And then here I do the sliding mechanic. I'll show you that in a clip after this. And I just gotta tighten it up more, like the part for the leg. I just gotta make it a little bit bigger because I shrunk it down a little bit too much. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. It'll work, definitely. If the hinge at the bottom doesn't work, this will work definitely. Yep. So I do it on the other side. And if you see what I'm doing here, I took the model, I shrunk it down and then stretched it out, so I made a version so where I can just easily have a gap there to put it and slide it through. And it works. I already made a little test model and it works pretty good. And I don't make the legs yet in this video because I don't know why. I could have, but I haven't yet. I haven't had time. Our power went out for 6 hours. So yeah, I started the print and then it failed because the power went out for a second at first. But then after that, it went out for 6 hours at our house. So I couldn't print anything for a long time. I am just a doofus at this. The one big, like, this is the biggest print I've ever attempted on my printer. So, it's like a whole nother thing for me. Like, the power hasn't ever gone out in our house for such a long time. And then I try to do this, and of course, the power will go out. As you can see here, I flatten this down. I try to figure it out. Then I figure, oh yeah, they're connected. And then we do that. Gotta talk a little bit quiet. Just went to bed. Yeah, I want to show you this. This is the way. Okay. Imagine this part right here on the board, right? I think if you're watching the modeling and not just listening to my voiceover, you'd see that I did this. And basically, the thought behind it is that you'll just put the wedged part into this, like, kind of overhang a little bit. Yeah. And you stick it down here and slide it down. I'm also thinking, why couldn't we just have different coins from different people? I know I don't have that big of a viewership it's only consisting right now of Heather and A Pyro Design, and I appreciate it, you two. Thank you. It really helps a lot. But, you get my point. It's like, I kind of need a little bit more viewership for anyone to possibly make their own coins. Otherwise, then you could have, like, your own personalized teams instead of just being black and red. I think that would be pretty cool. So you could have, like, an A Pyro Design coin and just put it in the Connect 4 game. I think that'd be pretty cool. I will definitely just... Whoa, guys, the power went out for, like, literally 1 second. My video is probably gonna be delayed. Yeah, I won't be able to finish this. Not the legs, at least. Oh. This sucks. Hey there, guys. It's me, Logan. And this is where we're at. That is the remains of the last two. I've just broken them on purpose because I'm just so frustrated at it. Yeah. This is the exact same model, so it's probably gonna come out just like that. But I just thought I'd sand it. If you're gonna print this model yourself and I upload it and stuff, just add more support material, or if you do what I did, just little towers so you don't have it fused, basically. Yeah, just sand it. If you do that, do your other stuff. More support material would definitely help, but I mean, it doesn't matter, really, for the game. It's just a me thing. So yeah, we're back where we were at yesterday, and just there's another storm coming, so hashtag pray for the print. Yeah. And past where the last one didn't get to make it, so that's a little update for you guys.